Hello guys and gals of Region, I'm Mr. Chaos of YouTube and Twitch TV, and the Sonic Marathon 3 is coming to an end. It is the final game, it is the playthrough revisit of Sonic Generations on the gaming PC. And then, we're pretty much done. As of, I would say, today is August 8th, 2022, which is actually a very interesting day of recording. Now obviously this will be a bit far into the future, but today, day of recording, it is actually 10 years since my first playthrough on this YouTube channel. Unbelievable. And in all that time, I've amassed only 316 subscribers. Not that I ever cared, to be honest. I knew going in that, you know, there were so many established names when I joined on board. There was PewDiePie, there was Brad, there was Darkside Phil, there was Vash, there was, I think for a time, 019, Jovian, you know, so many names that I was watching back then when I started doing this. You know, some of them like Vash and Jovian and DSP, they were all back in like 2008, 2009 when I actually opened the channel. I actually opened it in 2007. But I didn't start watching playthroughs to the likes of Vash and Jovian and DSP back in 2008. So I knew going in at 2012 that, you know, it wasn't going to be that real. You know, I was going to go nowhere. And to a degree, I've gone nowhere. But, you know, I knew that. And so much has changed in that 10 years. So much has changed. I might go more into all of that, or I might have already done in a video that I have probably curated and uploaded as of now, because today parts 15 and 16 of Sonic Unleashed have gone up. That will finish August 9th, and then Sonic Colors will start, and then this will be after that. So probably between all of that, I've probably uploaded a video that I will just put in the card at the top right of the screen, and you guys can check it out. It's going to be quite an interesting video as we roll back the clock 10 years. But here we are then, for the end of Sonic Marathon 3, Sonic Generations released in 2011. Absolutely, it's not the perfect game, I will admit. I think it's a little on the, it's not on the difficult side or the hard side. It's short. It really leaves a lot on the table that I feel like this game, as good as it was, didn't really fulfill its potential so much. But maybe there was time constraints and stuff like that, as this was in kind of in between the two episodes of Sonic 4. But yeah, it just kind of left a lot on the table, to be fair, which is kind of disappointing. But I loved what I played. But there was just so much left on the table. There was no DLC. There was just like, where was the rest of what we could have had here? Because this basically focuses on both Sonics and both eras of gameplay. And the levels were great for what they were, but there could have been so much more, and unfortunately there wasn't. The only thing that came with the game was a throwaway version of the slot machine from Sonic 2, which is more in reference actually to Sonic 4. And yeah, this game was great, but it left a lot missing. But at the same time, when you think about it, this game also had a 3DS version as well. So I guess when you think about it, all those reasons are kind of valid. And it was a great game, though. It was a great game. A huge nostalgia rush. Absolutely loved every second I played of it. Obviously, we're going to do a new game here and delete the previous save file I created in 2017 when I did this for Sonic Marathon 2. But enough talking, let's get to it. So this game is just awesome in the fact that Act 1 of each zone is basically classic Sonic. Spin dash, running, classic Sonic look, no homing attack. You know, it's basically Sonic 1 through 3, more or less. And as you can even tell by that kind of thing there, the classic levels also integrate like the set pieces from the games they are in. So Chemical Plant Act 1, for example, will have a very similar looking stage beginning, because it's a part of Sonic 2, for example. And then Act 2 of the games will be all modern Sonic's homing attack, boost to win gameplay, people call it. I don't really agree with that, but that's pretty much what it was called, like with the boost formula and the homing attack and stuff. So it's just a nice blend of Sonic's entire gaming, the entire franchise, pretty much. Fuck. I'm a failure. Hey, got an extra life. That even's from those things are from like Emerald Hill as well. So actually, it's a mixture of both Green Hill and Emerald Hill, which is quite cool. Actually, I didn't think about that at the time. So the spin dash, I understand why the spin dash is there. You probably would think, well, why is the spin dash there? Because, well, it's classic Sonic. He's obviously got his entire moveset from back in the day. That makes me feel old. Really old. I am old. Sonic, a random monster appeared out of nowhere. So it's amazing that I'm doing a game that was a celebration of the character of my gaming life, really.
Hey guys, what's going on?
On the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube channel's first playthrough. Which was a Sonic game, incidentally. That's quite a surreal feeling now that I'm thinking about it.
It's kind of impossible to surprise you.
Yeah.
You totally got me this time. I had no idea.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Tails isn't buying that
Happy birthday,
shit.
Sonic. Hope you like this.
Think about it, Sonic. You know, I think he was trying to kind of catch them out, like, oh, I'm oblivious.
I love it.
Because he was like, are you having a party or something? And some people would think, well, think what day it is, Sonic, but yeah, he probably totally knew. It's kind of hard when someone knows when their birthday is,
Sonic, what's that?
and your friend just like calls and says, come over. You know, it's like, yeah, I think it's a party. Unfortunately, now this monster has decided to crash the party like an ass. And Team Chaos just got yeeted. It's like, yeet. Charmy in particular just got yeeted. Like, he was just like, nope. I'm first out. See you. Even though he is out, can't hear you. Welcome to the White Void.
Where am I?
So is this the Void from Doctor Who? Where all the kind of Daleks and Cybermen were hanging out after season 2 of the reboot. It's where they all went to. Void of nothingness. Ah, okay. So yeah, no gimmicks, no bullshit, just basically Act 1, Act 2, a few side missions in each one to get the boss keys, a mini-boss, and the main boss to get the Chaos Emerald. No medal hunting, no gimmicky bullshit, just Sonic the Hedgehog. With a few extra added in that's not like too taxing or complicated. You know, it could be done in a matter of minutes. All just, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. This is how it should have been. You know, no medal hunting, no fucking Werehog. Even though I thought the Werehog stage was pretty cool. You know, none of that stuff. Just classic and modern Sonic gameplay with all the signature movesets. And yeah, all that. Okay. So the really cool thing about this game is the way the soundtrack is. And at this point, you know, it's pretty surreal to hear a modern version of Green Hill Zone. Okay, we're going through Green Hill Zone for the umpteenth time, but still. So, like, the level music is so well constructed. There are a few, like, misses in the soundtrack, I will admit, and I will point them out. But for the most part, this soundtrack is as good tier as most other 3D Sonic game soundtracks. Even Sonic 06's soundtrack, for the majority, was pretty damn good. Oh, I wanted to go underneath, but it's fine. What's pretty cool is like the music changes when you're boosting. I like that. Coming through. So basically, yeah, boost to win. A lot of people call it boost to win. I don't really agree with that. I don't really agree. It's like the modern Sonic games are more boost to win. I don't really agree with that. Sonic Unleashed certainly is not. You know, especially with the medal hunting.
Thanks, Sonic. I thought I was dead, floating without a body in a black limbo. I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
I guess I could see the point that people were trying to make with that comment. Hold on.
Is it me, or is that place we were just in awfully familiar?
Not to me.
No?
This place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving aliens in an interstellar amusement park. I'm more concerned about finding our friends.
So...
Hey, Sonic, I saw something over there in the distance. Like buildings, but they look weird.
That might be a good place to check out. I'll be back soon.
That's very strange, because I don't think the storybook series were canon, so...
Wow, you weren't kidding when you said soon. I thought you already left.
I'm surprised he didn't twig at the time. You know, because classic Sonic is shorter. I think he's a little chubbier. Because of the reference that Knuckles makes later in the game. He does make a reference to that. Yeah, he's shorter and he's a bit chubbier, and he doesn't talk, and I think his eye color might be different. Which I actually never noticed. There's a store over here which you can buy some like skills, but I think, to be honest, I don't think you really need them, but let's see what they got. I don't think they get damaged. Give me 10 rings after restart. Lose less speed when moving uphill or in water. I guess we could get that. Okay. Speed up. Apparently you can increase Sonic's speed again. What is it with the most recent games and wanting to increase Sonic's speed? He should be fast from the get-go. I find that hilarious. Okay. So let's equip these. Let's equip the power break. Stop on a dime regardless of your speed. Yeah, we'll do that definitely. We're probably gonna need it. Alright, does that apply to Classic Sonic or not? Let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like... I'll probably take that as well, actually. Oh shit, I didn't equip it. There we go. I'm noticing in the corner there, do you see that? On the left corner? There is 2 puppet chows. That's a reference to Sonic Unleashed. With the guy with the puppet chows. Oh, fucking hell, my chow's here. Yes, I turned on my chow off because he's just annoying as hell. I think we need to switch the classic sign to equip. Oh, so I guess the skills are tied to both Sonics rather than just the one. But you need to equip it in each one. Okay then. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. What's this? Information pod. How do you advise to give you information about the game? It's basically records and Q&A. Explain the controls and stuff. Here is a little collection room, which is cool, because you can kind of read up on characters and stuff. I think you get these by collecting the red rings in the game, but I'm not entirely sure. You probably will also buy them in the shop, maybe. But I'm not sure about that. Now, here's a tip. There's an achievement for talking to all the characters in these little sections, because as you play through, you'll rescue a character after beating the both stages of the act. Tip: talk to Tails, and then switch to Mon Sonic and talk to Tails. Because Classic Tails, as you saw there, was there. He's the only one you do this for, though. There's no Classic Amy or Classic Knuckles. But remember to do that when you're going for that achievement. Talk to Tails twice. Because, yeah. It's pretty unfortunate that you don't get like a Classic Amy or Knuckles in particular, because you'd think that they would actually do that. So Act 1 is basically classic Sonic side-scrolling and all the classic moves, and then obviously Act 2 is to win. Play Act 1 and Act 2 in any order, but Act 1 tends to be easier. I guess. I guess there is that. I don't really agree with it, but I played this game for about almost as much as a classic game, to be honest. I don't think as much, but certainly, you know, I played it when it came out. I think I played it on the PS3 for the playthrough, and then I did the playthrough on the PC version for Sonic Marathon 2 in 2017, and now I'm doing it now. Whether I'll remember anything from there, I don't actually know. I'm not actually sure how much I'll actually remember. Okay. I just got hit by that. Boom. You can do spin dash 2 ways. You can either hold square or do it normally. Hold down and press X. Be sure to spin dash a few times though, otherwise you'll end up going really slowly. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, that's just doing it just the once. That's one thing I've been doing a lot in Sonic Origins in particular, was I was really just pressing X the once rather than multiple times to go faster. So basically, the structure of this game is Act 1 Classic Sonic, Act 2 Mon Sonic, 3 side missions, to get boss keys. A mini boss where you get one of the Chaos Emeralds, you face the boss, get the other Chaos Emerald, and that's how you play up until the end of the game. And very much like Sonic Unleashed, the only reason that the side missions were added is because if they weren't, this game would have been even shorter than it is already. But then again, the side missions aren't really that long or complicated either. You can pick, like, more difficult ones, but for the majority of them, I don't think they're that, like, you know, difficult. Pretty cool how when you boost and Sonic kind of leans forward with his arm. That's pretty cool looking. But yeah, I would say this game and Sonic Colors definitely are more boost to win than Sonic Unleashed was. I guess it could be seen as boost to win if you're trying to, you know, go for a record on a stage or something. But even then, you know, you need to learn the stage before you can do any of that. Oh fudge, missed it. The red rings do, you can get an achievement for getting the red rings. I think they also unlock like artworks and things. I'm not sure of that. Hair bubble. What about even in Mon Sonic, like the sound is classic. I love this one take on Chemical Plant. Music-wise. Oh fuck. Ah! Oh, that sucked. Oh, I pressed. Dang it! I think I was out by just like half a second. Too early there. Wow, I can't believe that happened. I was thinking, do I do that or do I not? Because I might just yeet off the level. But thankfully, we avoided that. Boom. And you get the perfect bonus for beating the stage without losing a life and getting this rank.
Sonic!
Tails!
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this.
Haha.
And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
Right? It's funny because he mentioned the storybook series, right? Like Rescuing Genies in Magic Books. And I'm not entirely sure if the storybook series was ever considered canon. But that's... The thing is, this game is really strange like that. For continuity reasons.
You saved me, Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again.
Oh, brother.
Wonderful.
Oh. So red star rings, analyze your item collection will grow as you collect them. Okay. So there is kind of sort of a reason to get them, I suppose. But here we go, switching to classic Sonic. There's no classic Amy there. Which is, Framey, I really don't get. Framey and Knuckles in particular, I really don't get it. Why there's only classic Tails. Oops. So yeah. So with the mention there, right? You know, with the mention of the storybook games, that's kind of a low-key canon reference. And what's also weird is that this game treats Sonic 06 as canon, even though technically, well, not technically, but even though Sonic 06 is a reboot, this game treats it as canon, which means Shadow the Hedgehog was destined to seal Mephiles, but the one problem with that is he was cryogenically frozen on Prison Island. How does that work? Wow. Because Sonic 06 was supposed to be a continuity reboot for the universe, where you'd have all the characters from like Adventure 2 and you know like classics well, the classics like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and then like Adventure 1 with, well, not Adventure 1 with Big, because yeah, but you know, Adventure 2 with Shadow and Rouge. I think even Team Chaotix appear at some point. Not in Adventure 2, but in Shadow the Hedgehog they do. But yeah. Really weird. Mind you, I think to be fair... And that's another thing. Why is Blaze there? You know, if Sonic 06 is canon, right? Why is Blaze there? Because as we know from Silver's ending, Blaze goes to a different dimension to seal Iblis away in Silver's ending. Now obviously that isn't in the end of the game, but Blaze is still not there even when that gets changed slightly. I'll tell you something, from Sonic 06 and this game makes Sonic's continuity just really messed up. I would say since after Adventure 2, the continuity has either not been cared about or been changed for, or it's just not been even like cared about, because you know, what was it like? You know, I think Blaze was in Sonic Colors, which makes no sense. And I think there was like, what was it, Sonic Rivals? I watched Johnny's review of Sonic Rivals and he said something like Silver was something else. And he was like, you know, at least care, at least pretend to care, you care about the continuity, guys. I have to try and remember what he said, but yeah. The continuity's really messed up. Really messed up. Like, I don't even know what's supposed to be canon and not anymore. For the longest time though, I didn't even know Sonic 06 was a reboot. For so long, I didn't get the reboot concept. I never knew it was a thing. And Sonic 06 I think was the first game that I actually played that was a reboot of the series. Yes, because I played... What was it? I played Tomb Raider Shadow of Darkness that was a like somewhat a sequel to Last Revelation, because in the beginning of the game Lara's talking to Von Croy and she says something about Egypt and the fact that there were no paintings like at that point. So I think the first reboot concept game I played was actually Sonic 06, believe it or not. And I didn't even know it at the time. Am I making sense? Am I making sense here? Tell me in the comments. I'm probably making no sense.